South India is chock-a-block with temples. Many of them superstructures of architectural wonder and devotional fervor. In the bustle of Bangalore, the IT capital of India, atop Hare Krishna hill, is the ISKCON Sri Radha Krishna temple. Built in the neoclassical style, this temple is not just an edifice dedicated to religious ceremonies and worship. It is a beacon of hope in this modern age bereft of spiritual consciousness, bringing the timeless wisdom of the Vedas to people ensnared in the seemingly unbreakable fetters of 21st century excesses. A temple is the hub of the dissemination of spiritual knowledge, a house of worship which is offered to the residing deities, and also a center that preserves various facets of Vedic culture. The ISKCON Bangalore temple is managed by full-time dedicated missionaries. ISKCON founder Acharya, His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, made this the model to run the worldwide organization he created and established in 1965.
Srila Prabhupada is the founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Srila Prabhupada travelled all over the world, established Krishna temples, wrote several books, spoke extensively on the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, distributed the chanting of Hare Krishna all over the world. It was his intention that these ISKCON temples become center for learning and dissemination of this profound spiritual knowledge. He wanted to touch the lives of people so that they find higher purpose in their life, a true meaning to their life, and become happy people in this life and also attain spiritual perfection of going back to Godhead, Krishna Loka, at the end of this life.
When we got this land in the year 1988, we wanted to come up with a unique architectural design of a temple, which should be a combination of modern architecture from the West as well as the traditional architecture from India. The purpose behind this was to attract the younger generation. Today, the younger generation is after the Western glitter. So we wanted to combine these two, and we have been successfully doing that. It took us 9 years to complete this temple, and in the year 1997, we installed the deities, we inaugurated this temple and made it as an offering to Srila Prabhupada.
Residing in this magnificent temple are the deities of their lordships Radha Krishna Chandra, Krishna Balarama, Sri Chaitanya and Nityananda, Srinivasa Govinda, and prahlada narasimha, the principal deities of this temple.
Manmana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame veshyasi yuktvevam atmanam matparayanaha. The actual mission of the human form of life is to understand the Supreme Lord Krishna and return home back to the spiritual world, which is free from all miseries. And the best way to understand the Supreme Lord is by engaging in His devotional service, which includes chanting His holy name, remembering Him, reading Bhagavad Gita, and worshipping the Archa Vigraha, or the deity form of the Lord.
In ISKCON Bangalore, all the deities are worshipped in a grand manner with elaborate rituals. The deities are rendered personal service the whole day, just as one would serve a king. The first seva, called Jagran Seva, or waking the deities, is at 3:30 am. The various sevas during the day include Abhisheka, Shringara, Naivedya, Aaratis, and many more. The day ends at 8:30 pm with a grand Sankirtan procession, where the Lord is taken around the main temple hall in a beautiful silver palaki.
Whenever we go to a place, the laws of the place are very much felt. But what's very special is meeting the most important person of that place. Likewise, the temple is a personal residence of Krishna. There's Krishna everywhere, but in the temple, he is there personally. That's where you can connect with him directly, and that makes us feel very, very happy. We have darshan, we take part in the programs, we have prasadam, and we feel very blissful about it. And that's what attracts us to the temple and keeps us coming back to the temple again and again.
Every devotee who resides in the temple leads a very disciplined life. We all get up, latest by 4 am, and attend the morning sadhana program. This program begins with a Mangal Aarti at 4:15 am.
Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudana.
Then we have 2 hours of meditation. We chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
At 7:15 am, there is Shringar Aarti. Followed by a Guru Puja, where we worship Srila Prabhupada, our beloved spiritual master. It is mentioned, Nashta Prayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. By giving an oral reception to Bhagavatam on a daily basis, all the misgivings, all the anarthas, all the wrong perceptions which we have gets eradicated.
Krishna also incarnates in different forms as Narasimha, Vamana, Varaha, Parshurama, and they all display the wonderful transcendental qualities of the Lord. Now, why do we say transcendental? Because they are distinctly different from the mundane qualities possessed by all the other personalities of this creation.
So we all attend Bhagavatam Pravachan daily, and it helps us advance in Krishna consciousness. Just like the society requires engineers, doctors, architects, likewise society also requires people who have studied the Vedas, understood the essence, and are trying their best to disseminate this knowledge for the betterment of the society. Srila Prabhupada said, "We are therefore trying to give human society the opportunity for a life of happiness, good health, peace of mind, and all good qualities through God consciousness." After the morning program, which gets over by 9 a.m., we all share different responsibilities to propagate this God consciousness, which will help people to lead healthier, happier, and meaningful lives.
My main motivation to pursue medical studies was to render service to the society. While I was in my third year of MBBS, I came in touch with the teachings of Swami Prabhupada. The message, although simple, was very profound. It had a very deep impact on me. I could feel that as I was practicing the principles of Gita, it helped me develop many new perspectives towards life. I feel very happy to be a small instrument in this glorious mission, which is touching millions of people and helping them live a healthier, happier, and better life.
Krishna is the well-wisher and protector of the cows. His other name is Govinda, which means one who gives pleasure to the cows and the senses. Vedic times consider cow as one of the 7 mothers of the humanity. She provides a nutritious milk, which is a very important food for human beings right from their young days. Milk and milk products are most important food ingredients for humanity. Hence, it is very important to protect them. And bulls are very important for agriculture. Balaram is considered as the lord of agriculturalist. He carries a plough, because of which he is called Haladara. And with the plough, with the bulls, we plough the land. Hence, they are like the father who produces food, and cow is a mother producing milk and the manure, which is very important for agriculture. Hence, any civilized human being should be protecting these animals. At Bangalore, in the Radha Krishna temple, the cows supply milk, which is used for the deities, for the worship, and the abhisheks for the festival, and making a lot of food, milk-based food products, which is offered to the deities. The dry cows and the bulls are sent over here to the farm at Mahadevpura, the Hare Krishna nature farm in Srirangapatna, where we take care of them till their last days. They spend their time happily here.
The calendar of the temple is dotted with festivals that are celebrated with grandeur and enthusiasm. The 12-day Brahmotsava festival, which commemorates the installation of the deities in the temple, is spectacular.
Anangaranga sagaram namami Krishna nagaram. Namami Krishna nagaram. Namami Krishna nagaram.
The Lord appears in different alankaras, dressed in the various forms that he has manifested himself.
Srimad Bhagavatam teaches that one should use one's talent in art, music, dance, drama, all of this in the glorification of the pastimes and qualities of Sri Hari. ISKCON Temple offers an opportunity for artists to offer their talents during festivals in the glorification of Krishna. This way, it enriches the lives of the artists and of those who are participating in the festivals.
The feeling when we are on stage and we see the Lord dressed up, decorated so beautifully and sitting right in front of you, that kind of an atmosphere, you don't get it anywhere. How much ever the theatre, maybe they might call it the most professional theatre with the best of lights and sound, but the divine energy that you get in this kind of an atmosphere, you don't get it anywhere else. And we really experienced it today.
Krishna.
I have performed during almost all the occasions that happen in ISKCON, be it Janmashtami, Vaikunta Ekadashi, Brahmotsava. I think every artist here who sings here or who performs here reaches a very, very different divine state of mind. It definitely helps you to be a better person and a better artist, definitely.
Youngsters are getting attracted by the glitter and glamour of the modern materialistic world. They seem to be losing respect for our rich Indian culture. There is nothing wrong in picking up good things from the modern world, but we should not be losing respect for our rich Indian culture. Here at ISKCON Bangalore, we conduct a lot of programs for the youngsters, like personality enrichment programs, weekend workshops and yoga retreats. These programs happen in the temple and also happen in the college campus and corporate houses. We teach the principles of the Bhagavad Gita through these programs, and we inspire the youngsters to practice these principles in their day-to-day life. We strongly believe that by following these principles, we can become more happier, mature and responsible citizens of the country. We also host a lot of events in the field of music, theatre, which are entertaining and spiritually enlivening.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare.
Srila Prabhupada insisted that all the pilgrims visiting the temple should get mercy of the Lord in the form of Krishna Prasadam. In line with Srila Prabhupada's instruction, we are ensuring that every pilgrim who visits the temple gets a hot cup of Khichdi Prasadam.
While visiting the temple, we have actually had the Khichdi Prasadam here. So at least once a month, we make it a point to contribute for the Nityannadanam Seva, and at least for 10 or 15 minutes to distribute the Prasadam. Feels really good.
First initiative that actually brought us was the Prasadam for the repeated visits. Of course, over a period of time, it developed into devotion. So this is an opportunity for us to help others also get into the path of devotion to Krishna.
In addition to serving Khichdi Prasadam, from January 2015, we have also started Annadana Seva, where we serve sumptuous lunch prasadam daily in the afternoon.
Krishna incarnated as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu about 500 years ago to propagate Nama Sankirtana, the chanting of the holy names of the Lord. This is a method of self-realization in this particular age. by chanting the transcendental names of the Lord, particularly the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one's consciousness gets purified and he removes all his contaminations of sinful reactions. This Harinam Mandapa is a great opportunity offered to the visitors to this temple. Chanting 108 times, stepping on each of these 108 steps in the Harinam Mandapa, the devotees purify their mind before having darshan of the Lord.
So when you come to the temple, you have two choices. You could either go straight to the temple or you could actually enter from the Harinam Mandapa, where you chant the Lord's name and actually go step by step after at least having experienced 108 times chanting of the Lord. That unique experience which has never had anywhere else before. I must recommend every one of us to try it at least once when you come to ISKCON Bangalore.
ಇಡೀ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಕ್ತರನ್ನು ಆಕರ್ಷಿಸಿ ಭಕ್ತಿಯ ಸಂದೇಶವನ್ನು ನೀಡುವ ಅಂಥ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಒಂದು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್. ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ಕೋಟ್ಯಂತರ ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
To build a temple is not a joke, and it has taken few years, but they have built an excellent, very fabulous temple. The maintenance, I must say, because in spite of the crowd so much coming here, still it is very well maintained. The cleanliness is so nice. The food is excellent. I have no words. I can continue to say so many things.
Very often we used to come here, and it's a very special place for me. It is not just a place where you come and formally worship and pray to God and go away. You feel like being here, spending more time of your life here because it gives peace of mind and that feeling of elevation.
ಅದ್ಭುತವಾಗಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಇಸ್ಕಾನ್ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಅವರು ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಜಗತ್ತಿನಾದ್ಯಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡದ್ದು, ಅಕ್ಷಯ ಪಾತ್ರ ಮೊದಲಾದಂತಹ ಅಭೂತಪೂರ್ವವಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನು ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯವನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಮಧುಪಂಡಿತ ದಾಸರ ಮೇಲೆ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣ ದೇವರ ಹಾಗೆ ಶ್ರೀಮದ್ ಆಚಾರ್ಯರ ಪ್ರಭುಪಾದರ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಅನುಗ್ರಹ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಭಾವಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ.
I feel I've entered Krishna's world. He's here, he's playing here. I feel his presence and I feel connected to him. It's an exhilarating feeling. I think that's the magic of ISKCON. It happens every time that I've come here. I just love it.
The mission of Srila Prabhupada is to make people happy. That is the mission of ISKCON Radha Krishna Temple here at Bangalore. We are all spiritual beings, part and parcel of Krishna. We have a deep, intimate relationship with Krishna. Chanting Hare Krishna revives that relationship and brings us into the association of Krishna so that we can experience true, everlasting, transcendental happiness.
ISKCON Bangalore's Radha Krishna Temple is the destination for the true seeker, an oasis to quench one's spiritual thirst. Nourish your life with the experience in full. Visit us at this transcendental abode